What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ed Honcho, and you know what it is. This is Sauce Sports. I am the real Ed Honcho. Give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram. You know what it is, man. I'm in a good mood, man. Last night's victory with the Rockets. Oh, pause, pump the brakes. If you don't know what Sauce Sports is, some of y'all may be new to this, and this is a H-Town, Houston Homer station. I'm Ed Honcho, your Houston homeboy. Ed Honcho, the Houston Homer. Whatever you want to call it. Hey, I'm cool with it as long as it's positive. You don't call me out my name. We ain't gonna have no problems. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, this is H-Town, Splash Town, Clutch City, Crush City, Houston, Scrooston. We talk about the Bulls on parade, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the Astros, you know what I'm saying? We talk about the Dynamo, we talk about the Rockets. This is all H-Town sports. We talking professional, amateur, collegiate, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, if it's H-Town affiliated, related, if it's the house, if it's the city, you know what I'm saying, then this is where it goes down. This is what it is, you know what I mean? So we're going to ride for the house, and the house is H-Town. So with that being said, this is a South Sports Special. I'm your boy, Ed Hodgson. We've gone over that. Let's talk about the Houston Rockets. Oh, man. You know, I was telling some people in the comment section and some stuff on a couple of these other Rocket videos that I did that the Rockets are better than San Antonio. And let me explain why, okay? Let me explain why to you. Because even with their guys having decent and solid games, the only reason the San Antonio won that game 3, did you see how poorly Lou Williams with no points? According to Charles Barkley, he's a professional scorer. So Lou Williams with no points is not going to happen. And that's what I'm telling guys. Lou Williams can account for 10 points. And they lost by, 10-11? That last game, and they only had 1 point. All these things. So like I say, now, when those guys played decent, Lou played well, Gordon played well, everybody played, like they should, then, look at what's fucking here. I got to take this shit down. Anyway, like they should, fucking, then, Rockets, you can't, San Antonio can't run with the Rockets, man. This ain't the old San Antonio. This ain't the San Antonio that it used to be, man. So they're not running with the Rockets. They ain't fucking with the Rockets, big dog. Like, I tried to tell them, people don't still disagree. Oh, it's one game. Well, let me tell you something. Explain this. When the Rockets have played decent, played their ball, it's been a blowout. Now, San Antonio had a blowout and a decent victory. And that blowout came on the heels of getting your ass busted worse than you ever been beaten before in the playoffs. So, of course, you're going to want to come back and try to make a statement at home. So that was expected. Like I said, I thought they would definitely come back and play their hardest. Now, game 3 wasn't that big of a deal. It was just everybody played so piss poor. It was still a game going into, late into the third, fourth quarter. So, only at the end did they really, really pull away. And so, like I say, that's with them playing excellent ball compared to the Rockets playing garbage ball. So that's what I'm saying. If the Rockets play average, San Antonio not running with them. It's just it's a game of styles, and that style doesn't match up with what the Rockets do. So definitely, and if they're having trouble with the Rockets, if they try to go on, if they do, which is not going to happen, they do go on to win and go play Golden State, and it's going to really be an issue. You know what I mean? But so with that being said, man, like I said, let's just talk about last night. Let's not talk about the other game. Last night was great. It was a great overall game from Harden. Like I say, Lou Williams went off, did his thing. Rhino came in with some clutch shots. Very unfortunate that we lost Nene. That's going to hurt us in the long run. But dare I say it, Capella was looking like a young dream on the defense last night. I ain't gonna say offense because we only had a couple points, I think 4 points or something like that. He got in early foul trouble, and you know how that goes. Because, like I say, man, sometimes I feel like, this may be my conspiracy theorist, but the refs, I think the NBA tells them to try to make this a series. Do what you got to do to make these things interesting. And they come in the game, and they try to construct their own narratives with some of these bullshit ass calls that they make, but last night, I don't think it was so bad. I kind of missed the first quarter. I was listening to it on the radio. I was running errands. I was like, I got my time wrong. I kind of got pushed back. I thought it was at 8:30 and it was 8 o'clock. But then a lot of, what sucks about that is, they always put the Rockets game on at the most inconvenient time. You have the Cavaliers playing Toronto or somebody, and, garbage Eastern basketball. Fucking just trash shit, man. So with that being said, like, you got all these award shows and all this other shit going on while the Rockets game, so people don't get to appreciate the greatness that is James Harden. But oh well, like I say, it's always something like that when it comes to the Rockets. Conveniently, when Houston sports period, it's always conveniently like Houston's just kind of pushed aside. You know what I mean? When Houston's better than all these fucking places, I really don't give a damn what nobody says. Anyway, with that being said, like I say, man, it was just a great overall game from the Rockets last night. It's what you wanted to see. Like I say, the Spurs just didn't have anything for them. The only thing I did not like about the game is that the shit still is what it was on TNT last night. Still got to watch it on that shitty channel. I wish it would be on Root Sports. That's the only thing that I wish, but fuck it, watch the shit with the damn sound off or something because I said commentating is atrocious. You know what I mean? It's just atrocious. That's what happens when you got guys who cover every game. They cannot provide you with adequate commentary. They just can't do that because they're so busy. They got to focus on everything. So all they do is they do a little research before the game. That's why I hate hearing them talk. I hate hearing them talk about the Rockets basketball because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're following the narrative that they're giving, this national narrative. Oh, Rockets don't play defense. They don't do this. They don't do that. Man, fuck them. Fuck TNT, ABC, all them Disney channels, ESPN, all that shit. That whole Disney family of sports and all that shit. Because like I said, they fucking put out that trash. But it is what it is. You can't watch the game on Root Sports, so fuck it. But with that being said, man, like I said, it was just a great game from the Rockets. It was just it's what you want to see. And as I say, when the Rockets have had their guys play average to decent, and we're not talking about great or exceptional, you see what happens. It's a blowout. It becomes a blowout when they play decent. And the same thing that happened at home here can happen in San Antonio. And they realize that there is no home court advantage right now. The series is as it should be, 2-2. You have two home in both teams, so it's 2-2 as if it followed the home court advantage principle. It is what it is. I see the Rockets. They know that they can win over there. They're tired of this bullshit. Like I said, I called in the 6 at the beginning of the series. This next game, I think we're gonna go take it. But like I said, I'm not gonna make my prediction until tomorrow. With that being said, man, I just want to say great game from the Rockets. It was excellent. I'm Ed Honcho. This is Salt Sports. Like, subscribe, show me love if you like what I'm talking about. And like I say, I talk Texans, Rockets. I'm going to learn about baseball and soccer. I promise I'm going to talk Astros. I'm going to talk Dynamo once I get confident enough in what I'm talking about. Like I say, I don't like to just be out there talking crazy and not knowing what I'm speaking on. With that being said, like I say, man, deuce up. It's your boy Ed Honcho, the real Ed Honcho. Instagram, Twitter. Give me a like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Tell your friends about it. If you got friends that are Texas fans, share. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. Like I said, I'm going to put on for the city, man. And again, deuce up. It's your boy Ed Honcho. I'm out. Well, I thought I was out. Now I'm out.